Stanfield believes that if there's a roadblock in your life, be thankful for it because it is a blessing in disguise so that your next step will be the right path for you. Yeah, welcome to the show called
Yes.
Self-Made Jana.
Yes.
Welcome to Philippines.
Thank you.
Why you like music so much?
My father was not only a teacher but a musician,
Okay.
and my mother also. My mother sang and danced for a living.
Okay.
She was an elementary music teacher.
I see, okay.
And so music has been big in all of my family. When you grow up on a ranch or a farm, my parents didn't have television, so they made music on their own. We grew up in the church and we all sang together at all family gatherings.
But what you really want to be when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be an entertainer, or I wanted to be a missionary going to other countries and doing good.
It shows that since you were a kid, then you really have that helping,
Yes.
inspiring others.
Yes.
Why?
I believe that when you've been in a situation where you needed help, you needed inspiration, it turns you into a person who realizes what it's like for other people. When someone never has a challenge, they don't know what it's like to be in challenge, to feel that you don't have enough resources, to need to reach out to others, to learn, to grow, to be inspired. So it's part of simply passing on what was so generously given to me when I was growing up by all of those caring, supportive people.
What was your biggest challenges you experienced?
One of my biggest challenges was being a television news reporter, which for the first 4 years of my life, that's what I did. They put me on the crime beat, which meant that I reported on murders every day, and everything I wrote about was crime and murder for 4 years. And so it was very hard for me to leave this good job that my family was proud of to be a musician, which is a much lesser job. They were afraid I wouldn't be able to make a living. They were afraid I was going to be singing in bars every night. And to find a way to do music that does good in the world, that lifts people up instead of pulling people down.
So how to handle challenges and failures?
I believe when there's a roadblock in your life, I have a song that says, what do you do with a roadblock in your life? A failure. What do you do with a roadblock in your life? Thank that roadblock like a blessing in disguise. Turn to the right, move ahead. Just keep taking that next right step. I believe if your path is blocked, there's a reason your path is blocked. This is someone else's path, because I believe there's a path for each of us, and it's not just my path. It's divine. So I can only take the divine next right step, which is to lift myself up, accept this failure shows that this is maybe not my path. I will keep taking the next right step until I see the path become clear in front of me.
Can you sing a song that describes your life?
There's a song, I don't know if it's popular here in the Philippines, but it goes, nobody gonna break my stride. I'm running and I won't slow down. Oh, I got to keep on moving. And so I wanted to create a song like that, but more feminine. No one's gonna steal my sway. A woman walks in a way that is swaying because we have a different kind of hips. Genetically, we are meant to walk like this, to sway. It keeps our spine in line, to sway as we were made to do, as we were born to do with these bodies that give birth to the world. So to say, no one's gonna steal my sway, I'll sing it for you. If I can remember it, because it was just written in the coffee shop this morning. Nobody's gonna steal my sway, steal my sway, steal my sway. You can knock me down, stand in my way, but nobody's gonna steal my sway, no way. Nobody's gonna steal my sway.
Oh, beautiful. So what's your dream about Philippines?
My dream about the Philippines is that all of this feminine power could be harnessed to lift the Philippines up to the level it deserves of being seen in the world. We see the power of the Philippines here. We see it from inside. What I would love for the Philippines is that women would only go overseas for a job if they chose to. And if they chose to be here and raise their children by their own hands and also have a good income without needing to leave, that would be my dream for every mother and every woman in the Philippines.
So how can we work together, change the world better?
When we're at women's conferences, we always want to make it plain that we're not men can change the world, or women can change the world, or Filipinos can change the world, or Americans or Canadians can change the world. Together, we can change the world. So it's all about being side by side, arm in arm, and especially when we come to another country, we love to work with partners who are also doing good so that we can do good, lock arms, together we can change the world. Yes. At the women's conference we've been at Cebu, we've introduced something new. May I show it to you? It's a new kind of handshake. We all know the high five, right? It's a sports greeting, high five. I don't know where it started, but you hold up your hand and you do your best to injure someone else and make a loud noise. I would love, if I could change one thing in the world, it would be that we have the solidarity handshake where we can look each other in the eye, not just shake hands down here like men started, but this is sister solidarity when we can look at each other in the eye and say, we are together making the world a better place. Together we can change the world.
Amen. Thank you very much. What a beautiful story. I am Rebecca Bustamante and this is Self-Made.